This is just 21 days that will change the rest of your life.
If you want to live a life of vibrancy, this is the momentum that you need.
Even though you already think you're healthy like me, you need to try this because it will connect all the dots.
Hi, my name is Giselle Mascareñas.
Carolina Chams.
Rosemary. My name is Richard Cardona.
Iris Gomez.
Well, my name is Marcia Terry.
I'm Magdalena.
I'm a coach, a life coach.
I'm a wife and I have two beautiful boys.
I am a registered nurse of over 30 years.
I'm a nutritionist.
I'm a single mom. I'm 50 years old.
I kind of had reached a plateau. I had done several things in my life, different cleanses, detox, all different kinds of things.
I tried everything. I hired everyone, and it didn't work for me.
Sometimes we need this reset, like a radical reset, to change the trajectory of, what's going on with your body.
Forgetting things. I had the brain fog.
I was inflamed. I was exhausted. I could barely move some days, and I didn't feel like myself anymore.
So a great friend of mine, she said, you have to give this a try because you have to go to the core of things. And because I trust her, I said, I have to give this a go.
When I started seeing the weight go down, I lost 16 pounds.
I felt more alive. I felt like I was recovering myself. To date, I have lost over 30 pounds.
I lost 6 pounds.
Over 9 pounds.
I lost 10 pounds, which for me was it was impossible. I said, I'm never going to lose this weight. I was floored.
You've been looking for it. This is the missing link.
Don't be like me. I searched and searched and searched, and I was stubborn, and I thought I had the answer. So this is something that you almost can't afford not to do. Let me tell you, your life after 21 days will never be the same.
We see you. We get you. We are you. This program is exploding with results. Get with the friend that shared this to hear the whole story.
This is
Welcome, everybody. My name's Mary Jo Hilliker. I'm a certified nutrition coach and functional nutritionist, and I'm so excited to be hosting this meeting tonight. We have an awesome speaker. He's been in this industry for over 30 years, passionate about helping others live their highest and best life, and he's here to tell you about a terrific program to support you to do the same. So let's welcome Mr. Kevin Robbins.
All
It's
right.
all yours,
Hey,
Kevin.
thank you, Mary Jo. Thank you for that introduction. Hey, I am super glad to be here. As Mary Jo said, I have been in this industry, actually with this company for more than 30 years. I can speak firsthand to just some incredible product technology and just how scientific this company is and how many just incredible ingredients and just all the things that this company does all over the world. And we're going to talk about some of that tonight. But I will tell you this, so I've done a lot of presentations in my time, but this is actually the first time that I'll be giving this particular presentation tonight, and it is so good, it is such high quality, so I just hope and pray that I'm able to do it service and do it justice and to get you the information that you showed up here tonight. We keep these brief. We could talk for hours on this topic, that's for sure, and all these products and all this company and all the things, because it's just, there's so many great things we could talk about. But we're going to honor your time. We try to keep this between about 15, 20 minutes, something like that. And then we'll talk at the end where you can get more information. So without any further ado, let me pull up the presentation and see if we can get started. My first test is, can I get the presentation pulled up? I think that I can. Here we go. We're all good. And if you don't mind, I'm going to leave it in this format instead of make it full screen. I think you guys can still see really well, but it kind of helps me with the flow since it's my first time to give this. I don't want to get lost. And like I said, I want to do justice to the presentation. So we are here tonight, not to talk about me, but to talk about you. And we're going to be transforming your health. You may have showed up tonight thinking, man, I really need my health transformed. I've got this problem, I've got that problem, I've got this thing going on, and I've tried this diet, and I've done this thing, and nothing has worked. Or you may have shown up tonight and thought, you know what, my health's pretty good, kind of take it for granted, but I heard that this is something that could really be impactful to me to make sure that I maintain my health. Or you may be somewhere in between that. And so whether wherever you showed up tonight, thank you for being here. And we're going to dive right in. And so our first slide is just talking about Manatech. That's talking about the wellness company that I've been a part of for over 30 years. Just a fantastic company, a leader in wellness, leader in science. They got patented exclusive products, very stability, 30-year track record, and basically global reach. We're over 43 different countries around the world, which is really amazing. But here's the thing. When this company started, it really kind of started with this idea that the body knows how to be healthy, right? There's a big aha for you. The body knows. God designed our bodies to be healthy. And so your body knows how to be healthy, right? It knows how to take care of itself and defend itself and to keep you with plenty of energy and good sleep and all those things, right? The body is just an amazing, has amazing capabilities. However, it needs to have the right fuel, right? It needs to have the right food. And so what our scientists did from the very beginning is basically to say, what nutrients were missing in your diet? What are you not getting in your diet? And we've gone out as a company and found those ingredients in nature and brought them to the world in just some of the most high quality, cutting edge products that people can have. And again, over 30 years of fantastic results. So we're talking to you tonight from a place of experience, a place of a company that has consistently helped people get really good results with their health. However, even that being said, we certainly know that people are looking for potentially results that they've not been able to find before. So tonight, we're not talking about a single product or a single discovery. We're talking about your body specifically and how we can reset your body and targeting your liver to reset your entire wellness journey. So let's talk about that just a little bit. What if it was your body? What if you've probably tried a lot of different things, right? You've tried different supplements, you've tried different diets, you've tried different wellness plans, but what if it's your own body that's holding you back? You know, without knowing it, most people don't realize that your energy, your focus, your weight hormones, or your weight, your hormones, your metabolic dysfunction, or on motivation issues are not just normal aging. You know, I'm 58 years old, and I know I've had my issues as well. It's just, hey, we're just getting older. But you know what? If that's not your destiny, your body's designed to be healthy. There are things that we can do to keep your body in as good a possible health as possible. Have you noticed that your body not responding the way it used to, even when you try to do the right thing? So this might be a signal to you that something else needs to be done. So why most wellness efforts fail? Now, again, I know a lot of people have come here tonight and you've probably tried a lot of different things. You've tried supplements in the past. You've tried jumping from one diet to the next diet. You've tried working harder, but what we're going to talk about tonight is resetting and working smarter. And what you've probably never done before is addressed your liver, your body's command center. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight is resetting your liver so that everything that you're doing, from the supplements to the diet to the everything that you intake in your body, everything can work better and get you reset and have the best possible health outcome that you can have. So here's the thing about your liver. I'll tell you, I hadn't thought a whole lot about my liver, as we started working through this program. And again, we had some really smart expert people come in and help design this program, and they're still part of this program. Eddie and Rosemary have been a big part of the success of this program for many people all over the world. But I hadn't thought about my liver a whole lot. It just, hey, it just kind of was there to take the toxins out of my body. I didn't know a whole lot more than that, But what your liver actually controls is it controls your hormones, your fat metabolism. It controls your detox pathways, your energy, and your mood and your clarity in life. So if you've ever had times where you just were low energy and maybe your mood wasn't great, maybe it was your liver that just wasn't functioning properly. When your liver is overloaded, nothing else works as it's designed. If your body could just reset one system first, which in turn would make virtually everything else work better, would that be valuable to you? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight is resetting your liver and setting up your body to be in the best possible condition in order for, again, all the things that we are doing and all the other nutritional products and applications and diets and things that can absolutely work for you. But if your liver's not functioning properly, none of that matters as much. Okay, so this is not a diet. We're not talking about a specific diet. We are going to, there's a plan, an eating plan that goes along with this, but this is not just a diet plan. It's a reset, right? We don't start with restrictions and what you can't eat and whatnot. We start by helping the body function better. That is why we created, there's a two entry point system so that you can begin wherever you feel most comfortable, even if some people aren't ready for a big commitment. I'll talk about that. We have a 5-day plan and a 21-day plan. But essentially, there's no extremes, there's no pressure. There's just a great place to start. Also, we're going to talk about this, a great community of people that are part of this community. Many of them have gone through this program before. A lot of them are going through it right now with you. Literally hundreds of people in a community that are there to answer your questions, that are there to provide support, be there for, moral support, if you will, and could guide you along the way step by step. So you definitely are not doing this alone. So let's talk about the 5-day reboot. This is one where, who's it for? People that maybe just need a jump start. Maybe they're a little skeptical, not sure if this is going to work for them. Really anyone who wants to feel something fast before they commit. Now you can do a 5-day reboot and then eventually turn that into the 21-day. But again, the 5-day reboot is a little bit less commitment up front, but you still get great results. There's still a whole program around this that you get if you do the 5-day reboot from an eating plan standpoint, from a supplement standpoint. We're actually not going to talk tonight a lot about the individual supplements that are part of these programs. You see it on the screen there. There's an actual call on Thursday nights that goes into the individual supplements more and what they do and what they're specifically for. We're kind of just talking about the general program this evening. But at any rate, the 5-day reboot, it's $140. But even in those 5 days, folks, it is a real cleanse of your liver, a real reboot for getting your liver set up. You reduce bloating, up to 5 pounds lost in 5 days. You get a noticeable energy boost. You get renewed confidence to keep going. And so, again, we have many, many, many people that have had great success doing the 5-day reboot. Now, if you want complete transformation, deep transformation, the 21-day liver reset, this is really the core plan, if you will. Who's it for? It's for people that maybe that's kind of weight resistance. A lot of people have done different programs and diets and things that I said before, even working out. I work out myself several days a week. I play tennis, and you just reach plateaus where you feel like nothing that I do matters. I can't lose anymore. Well, this is a way to kind of push through that. What if you maybe have hormonal imbalance, persistent fatigue, feeling overloaded, plateaued results for anything, whether that's weight related or just in your health in general, toxic overload. Again, the 21-day liver reset is absolutely for you. This is for people who are ready to be serious, to seriously address the why their body hasn't been responding. It's $3.99. Comes with the supplements you see there. There's a great protein shake that you take every day. It tastes fantastic. This is not about starving yourself. Like I said, there's a very specific diet eating program that comes along with this, but you're full. You have plenty of food to eat. There's a great protein shake that you can have every day, a couple times a day if you want. True Health Cleanse to really kind of cleanse the cells in the body. There's amber toast. We're going to talk a little bit more about amber toast. That's our glycans. That's our real differentiator. I want to talk about that in just a minute. Then you have satiety, which is an appetite suppressant, which, again, a lot of people that take satiety, they have to remind themselves to eat because they just feel full all the time. So just that product by itself is tremendous. And then there's a GI Pro Balance, which are probiotics and prebiotics. So those are the the products, the supplements that go along with this program. But again, that's just one component of a huge support mechanism for you getting the best results in the 21-day liver reset. So let's talk a little bit more about that. So what makes the liver reset different? Number one, the glycan therapy. That's the ambertose that I just talked about. I've got a couple slides on that, so I'm going to skip that here, but I'm going to come back to that in the next couple slides. I mentioned this earlier. The community support. You're not doing this alone. This is a huge advantage of this. I know that I've put people into that community because I'm not an expert in the liver. I'm not an expert on the things to do or not do and eat and not eat and all that. But there are people that are in this support group that are experts, mainly because they've all gone through it and they have well, this worked for me and this didn't work and this is what I found benefit doing. And so anyway, that support group is top notch. It also targets the root cause. This is not just about symptoms. It's structured. It's not dual. It's structured, but it's doable. It's something that anyone can do. You get the food, you get the supplementation, you get the guidance. It's designed for sustainable results. It's not a quick fix. It works so well that we've had quite a large amount of our associates that did it once, and then several months later, they're doing it again because the liver reset, they just got such fantastic results. And I'm going to talk to you about some of those results coming up here in just a minute. So let's talk about our glycan advantage. Now, this is a subject that I could talk for a long time. I'm going to just kind of move through this pretty quickly so we can get through the rest of the slides. But I'm telling you, Manatech, as we started off earlier this evening, talking about it's a 30-year company. Glycans are really what put Manatech on the map. We are known just worldwide as the ambertose company. Again, glycans are so vital to your health. It says there that glycans are the body's communication code. Without them, cells can't coordinate, cleanse, or repair. If you think about it really as like your computer, the operating system, what makes your computer work? That's the glycans. Like the body just can't function, can't work. Your immune system, none of the things works unless you have the right glycan supplementation going on in your body. So again, that's from a broad standpoint. Like glycans are important for everything, but specifically for liver support, we have found that the glycans are the differentiator. There's there's liver cleanse programs and liver reset programs out in the marketplace. Just you do a little Google search and find other ones. But number one, you don't get the community support, you don't get glycans, and you don't get the results that you're going to get with Manatech's 21-day liver cleanse. So there's a little bit on glycans. Here's one more slide. Really, this is just talking about how valuable glycans are. Excuse me. In 2022, there was actually a Nobel Prize given out on the technology of glycans. That's how valuable this entire industry, this glycan industry has become, or not really industry, but the technology of glycans. So what they really do is at the cellular level, your body needs to communicate, right? So the immune system needs to know whether your cell needs to be nourished, whether it needs to be repaired, whether it needs to be protected, regulated, or destroyed if that cell is mutating and having a problem. There's a whole process where the body can destroy that, right? And that's a healthy process, because when that doesn't happen, that mutated cell begins to duplicate, and that can be a bad thing. So at any rate, the glycan technology is critical to the liver support, but it's also, again, what put Manatech on the map. And we'd love to talk to you a lot more about the ambertose and how valuable that is, but I'm going to move along. Okay, so here's what people notice first when they do the liver cleanse. Number one, my middle is shrinking. So this is not a fat loss program, but so many people time and time again talk about how the weight just tends to fall off, because when your liver is healthy, when your liver is functioning properly, let's back that up and go the other way. When it's not functioning properly, what tends to happen is it stores fat, kind of blocks that process of the fat conversion in the body. So therefore, when it's functioning properly, the body just, processes the foods that you're eating, and it doesn't just store everything as fat. And so that middle just starts to shrink. People say, hey, I'm not even hungry. That's that satiety I talked about earlier. My energy's back. My joint discomfort's gone. I didn't know I could feel like this. So these are just a few things that people talk about generally, but I want to read you several specific testimonials. These are from real people that that have gone through this program and have sent these in to us to have these results. So we just picked out a few of the best ones tonight. And again, you're going to hear people talk about centimeters and whatnot, losing centimeters. This is a global phenomenon. I'm talking about this liver cleanse program has just really, really taken off all over the world, in Europe and South Africa, and of course across North America and Mexico and other places. So after 21-day liver detox, my skin tone is more even. I sleep better, and I lost 5 centimeters around my waist. Plus, I proved to myself I can live with less coffee, less wine, and less sugar by choice. My mood, specifically anger, was released. I feel, hope she didn't, yeah, release the anger in a positive way. I feel happier and in control, and my husband's back pain is gone too. So there you go. There's number one. Number two, 21 days, 30 pounds. Wow, 30 pounds. My goal number two was reached a day early. I can't even begin to describe how incredible this 21-day liver reset journey has been. My energy's up, my focus is sharp, and my body feels alive again. This wasn't just about weight loss. It's been about hitting reset on my health, my mindset, my habits. The pounds were just proof that my body was finally saying thank you. Just a couple more. After just 21 days, I've lost 6 pounds. Haven't weighed this since high school. I am no longer having night sweats and having a solid night's sleep, and I have incredible energy, even though I'm not drinking coffee. I can't believe how fast this works, and I'm on a mission to tell everyone. One more. I'm on day 21 of the liver reset. My sugar cravings have disappeared. I've lost 13 and a half pounds. I've lost 10 inches. Wow. I never had trouble sleeping before, but I'm experiencing deeper sleep with I'm sorry, got lost. Deeper sleep and a sense of calm that I had lost, making it easier to deal with stressful situations. The blemishes on my face have cleared up, and the skin on the palm of my hand is not cracking anymore. This program is fantastic. Now, again, we could put in hundreds of these testimonials, but this presentation would be a little bit long. So we'll throw in a few pictures before and after so you can see these are real people. These are not actors. These are people that have gone through the program and have had these results. There's the before, there's the after, there's several more. Lady on the left there, Rosemary, is one of the developers of this program, and I'm going to show you her husband here in just a minute. He is the second picture here. He actually, what kind of started all of this, he's a very young man, but started losing his hair and just was kind of freaking out, as you would as a young man, just all, just a stress and what is happening. Thought there was some, really serious problem going on. But as it turns out, through his research, found out that it was his liver. And so they really started developing this liver reset program. And I've just been instrumental in helping so many other people have great results. So again, just some other before and after pictures there. All right, so let's see if I can land this plane and get you to the finish line. So beyond the core, so this slide really is just talking about, so Manatech, as I said, 30-year-old company. We've got some really high-end products that can help in a variety of different areas. So after your liver is cleansed, right, after it's reset and you're healthy, then what? Number one, you're going to feel great. You're going to, have lost some weight potentially, going to have more energy, but there's a lot more that you can do for your body. You can improve your brain and cognitive skills. You can have your heart, a better metabolic rate, your joints, bones, mobility, your immune support, your skin, energy and performance. And so we've got, again, some really targeted products for those areas. Now, you may not find that you need all those things, but maybe there's one area that I mentioned that that beyond your liver, if you could have better, your heart could function better, that would be a real huge win for you. Or if you had better immune support, maybe some of you just want better, skin, better collagen, or have some better elasticity. So again, we have some fantastic products for you. All right, so here's the part that no one expects, and that is that most people come for the health, but then they discover there's something bigger. They're already sharing their results. They're already sharing, better clarity, and their confidence is improved. And so people are just asking, what are you doing? So what if your results from this liver cleanse could actually pay you back? So you're not really selling, you're just sharing an experience. You're plugging into a system. Have you ever considered turning something you already love into an additional income stream? So here's how that would work. So essentially, let's look at the 5-day reboot. Like I said, the price of that's $140.97. If somebody joins you on that program, there's a 30% commission that you earn. And so, you get 4 or 5 people to join you on that program. Basically, your 5-day reboot was free. Now, there's a whole lot more to this and team building and those people as they share with others. There's a huge opportunity beyond that. But right now, we're just getting you to think about, sharing this with a few people that you know, your friends, people in your family. And again, your either your 5-day liver reboot or your liver reset could be free to you. The 30% commission on the $399 liver reset program is $120. So again, you sell 5 of those. That's not a limit. You could sell 3 of them or 5 of them or 7 of them or 10 of them. But as an example, 5 is basically $600 back in your pocket. So that pays for your own personal liver reset plus a little extra. And like I said, there's a whole lot of extra that comes when you're part of this program. This is just the beginning phases. And we just wanted to show that to you. So this is not just another side hustle. This is the key differentiator in this whole business model is that wellness is a recession-proof business. We've been talking about wellness for 30 years. We know how important wellness is across the world. You are your own proof. We've got simple systems. We've got global reach. Got time, location, flexibility. This could absolutely be a business for you. So this is for you if you want better health. Are you interested in better health? If you can answer that question, yes, then this program we're talking about absolutely is for you. If you want leverage, if you're interested in a community that can support you in that area, if you want better alignment, you want growth personally and financially, this program can be for you. You can just talk to the person that invited you to this Zoom presentation. They can get you a lot more information, but we also do information calls on Thursday nights where you can get a lot more details. I told you we're not going to talk about all the individual products and what they are and what the ingredients are, but we have that going on Thursday nights. Your next step is simple. Just simply decide, do I want the 5-day reboot or do I want the 21-day liver reset? Let the person know that invited you here and you're going to be off and running. This is a reset. It's not just a program. It's not just a diet. We've talked about that. This is a way to reset not just your liver, but your entire wellness journey in your life. No matter how old you are, no matter what's going on in your life, if you start with your liver and build out from there, you're going to have some of the best results you've ever had before. So I'm going to turn it back over to Mary Jo Hilliker and see if she can close it out for us. Mary Jo.
Would love to. Thank you, Kevin. Awesome presentation. A lot of great information, but I know a lot of you might be going, what do I do next? I'm going to suggest you get back to the person who invited you here tonight and talk with them, get some more of your questions answered if you have some, but I'd love to see you jump on board with us. As Kevin said, all of us have jumped on board with this. I did myself, my assistant did as well. And, here I am at 71 years old and I feel like I'm 40. If that you might be interested in wiping off 31 years like that, it's just such a joy to have that level of energy and just feel so refreshed. And who knew that so much of this had to do with our liver not functioning at its highest and best level? So I just encourage you, jump on board, get back to the person who invited you, and we'll be here to support you every step of the way. So thanks for being here tonight. Good night, everybody.
Whoa.